All right, and we are live. All right, so another threesome with Northwest Bourbon. Last time we did this, we did the Kentucky Owl. We had 3 different bottles of Kentucky Owl, so the 3 of us all had 3 glasses and tried them. And so tonight we're going to do it with a new Riff. We found some new Riffs. Sorry, I'm Mark, Northwest Bourbon. CeeLo, Will. And get my microphone over here in front of me. It was like right here, like I was gonna fart in it or something. All right. So Justin's House of Bourbon, we got a single barrel bourbon and a single barrel rye, which the website claims is the first ever new Riff single barrel rye pick that's ever happened. And that's that one. And Will, you got your bottle?
Yes.
Your single barrel? Right, and that is a single barrel. What's your proof at?
105.9.
Okay.
No, 105.7.
105.7. So this one, the Justin's House of Bourbon, this guy is
113.9. They kicked it up a notch.
I finally figured out how to make this thing do the flat focus. And so now I can't zoom up close to the bottles. Because every time I would talk, if I would move at all, it would try to adjust focus. And so the videos are constantly wobbling.
There's the regular single barrel.
There we go, yeah.
And then we have the Justin's House of Bourbon rye. And then they have their nice little sticker that they like to put on the side.
Nice.
Gives you some of the tasting notes that they expect you to taste. So we'll see what we can come up with.
Nice. All right, so CeeLo, will you put us in order of proof, please?
All right. I think that's literally how I just poured them on my bench. But let's take a quick look and gander. Oh my. The rye is the lower of the 3. I did not see that coming. The rye is 102.3.
102.3. Save a splash for later. And then it's the Will's single barrel.
Yep.
Right.
And then the Justin's House of Bourbon single barrel.
And this is the one you gave me, right, Will?
Yep.
Put a toe tag on the sample bottle.
Yeah, I lost my marker.
I mean, honestly, I think that's what we should go with, just because that's slightly funnier for the whole military aspect.
Rip. Not much of a cork popper there. All right, and then coming up last is the Justin's House of Bourbon 113. But yeah, when we were in Kentucky, I picked up that bottle of the New Riff Bottle and Bond, and man, I was blown away trying that side by side. Yeah, tried that side by side with Colonel Taylor, and it stood up and held its own and was delicious, even next to the Colonel Taylor.
Yeah,
it was only $40.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, watch out for New Riff.
Great thing for $40.
I'm worried that price is going to go up in the next couple of months.
I voted against it.
What's the secret? It's out.
Yeah, let's hope it stays that way. That'll be the win for sure.
All right, starting with the rye. Yeah.
It's almost like you get that really strong fruitiness right off the bat.
Yeah.
And it's sweet fruit, not like you just get dried fruit and you're disappointed. It's so sweet. It almost hurts my nose.
I'm not getting like a single fruit. I can put my finger on it, though. It's like almost a fruit cocktail.
Yeah. For having already tasted this before, it's one of those, once you do taste it, it's going to go across your tongue, and that's when then you'll be able to pick out the notes that they wrote on the bottle. It's amazing how well it does go.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
and it's real soft and sweet and like welcomed, across your tongue. And then in the back, there's a burst of spices that really sneaks in there and kind of explodes in the back of your mouth.
Oh, sorry. 13-year-old me found that funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely some mint in there. And I'm talking like the plant. Like you have mint growing in your garden.
Yeah.
Isn't that a mosquito deterrent to have mint growing in your garden too?
Yeah, I do believe that is.
I think it's mint and catnip you can plant around your house to keep mosquitoes away.
Oh, wow.
It's word on the street. I've never done it before, so I can't attest to it. But
Next time we're in Kentucky, you need to remember that.
Yeah, the bugs on Fort Knox especially. Oh, going off base, the bugs didn't seem as bad as on base. On base was terrible, and I think it's because a lot of the natural predators or something that would, like the birds and stuff, I think a lot of those species might have been chased off the base. And because, going around town and like when I stayed at my brother's, it's only 2 hours away. So, like there was not barely any problem with bugs out there at all. And so I'm wondering if just the conditions on base make it to where those kind of like I will bite you because I hate humans type of bugs thrive. Very unfortunate. But all right, so they said that's the Justin's House of Bourbon New Riff Rye pick, and the website said it was the first ever single barrel rye pick from New Riff. So that was pretty exciting. We got in on that first one.
Yep, and so their aroma it goes with plum, lavender, and cardamom, and then the flavor is white pepper and vanilla, which you definitely get that white pepper right at the end.
Yeah.
And then that's where now, like when you smell it, you can really pick out that plum smell. Because that's what it is. But like when you smell it, you're like, I get the fruitiness, but like,
Right.
what is it?
Yeah.
I had to go back to the bottle, and I'm like, I can smell it, and it's a fruit, and I should know, and I feel like a 2-year-old.
I feel like no matter what type of stone fruit they put on the label, whether it was peaches, plums, cherries, I feel like no matter what stone fruit they threw on the label is what we'd be tasting. Because like I said, when we smelled it, it was just like a mixture of all those types of fruits.
Yeah, you just get so much that you're like,
the mint in the back isn't overpowering.
no.
It's pleasant. I was talking to Will yesterday about a rye, a cast strength rye that I have that when I first opened the bottle, the mint was nice, but then a couple months down the road, just as the bottle kind of aged or whatever, the mint is too strong now. So now it's like I just brushed my teeth and I'm drinking whiskey.
I mean, I guess you just got to use it for mint juleps.
There you go.
Everything has a purpose.
Yeah. Move on to the, what is it, 105 single barrel?
105.7.
Oh, what's up, Joe? Thanks for stopping in, brother. Trying some new Riff.
So that's the crazy thing. You go from their bib that's 100 proof, and the single barrel goes up to 105.7. So when we were in Kentucky and I first saw this sitting at the bar, when we were at Bardstown, I was like, stop the presses. I have to go to the bar real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Just because I just seen a post for them making it and releasing it. So I was like, holy crap, I can't believe they have it. We got to go. So I was really impressed with it in Kentucky, as I still am now. Like, has a great nose for the aromas going through. And like that little extra proof that it goes up, it's so small of a number, but it's so substantial for it. Not that there's anything wrong with their bib. The bib is really great for their regular bourbon.
Just received the malted rye today. Are you talking New Riff, buddy? You got a New Riff malted rye? What's up, James? All right, so definitely get some more traditional bourbon notes. You know, you get the wood, the caramel, a little vanilla. What do you think, Will?
I love it. Yeah, I get the caramel and the vanilla. I love how it coats the tongue. Again, as I'm sipping it, I'm surprised we got it for $40. Like, it is such a good bottle.
It's so mellow the whole way, the whole feel on your mouth. Nothing's overpowering. Like, why did I just do this to myself? It's just inviting and makes you want to go for more.
No, it's got a great balance. Yeah. Yeah, James, Northwest Bourbon. Hit me up on Northwest Bourbon on Insta. That IG, though. Malted rye from New Riff.
Wow.
That's got to be interesting.
Yes.
Looking forward to watching your review on that.
Yeah, worst case scenario, we might have to get a hold of Sean in Kentucky and see if when he's making his trip to Cincinnati for us.
Yeah, see if he can send us some stuff.
Yes, since he's way more in the area than we are for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, so this one, barrel proof without chill or filtration. So, and it does say it's at least aged for 4 years on the back as well.
It's good. It's just pleasant. There's not a whole bunch that stands out. It's just a solid, well-balanced sipper.
Yeah.
Yep.
You said balanced, and I think that's the word I would use. I get the caramel, the vanilla, but everything kind of hits at once, coats the tongue really well, and it stays with you.
Yeah. Very true. I like it, though. It's good.
That it is.
And that one was 50?
Yes.
50.
And Justin's House of Bourbon pick.
Well, we got those on a deal for buying the bourbon and the rye together. We got them both for a bill. But normally they were each 60 a pop.
Right. That's what I noticed. They were like 60 a pop, but if you bought them both in the package deal, then it was 50 a piece, and that's pretty sweet.
Yes, it is.
All right, so I picked up last 3. The Justin's House of Bourbon 113 proof pick.
And like once again, like this one is so much fruitier right off the bat on your nose compared to the regular single barrel.
The last single barrel, yeah.
And I don't. How do you go up in proof and it gets that much smoother going down? Like that is a thing of miracles.
But it's a lot more complex flavor.
It does. You have way more brown sugar hitting your palate.
Yeah, almost like a little bit of cocoa powder also on the sides of the tongue, to where it's not real chocolatey. It's just like a dry, almost chocolatey flavor.
It's like powdered chocolate or something.
Yeah. So you get what I'm talking about? On the sides of your tongue, it has kind of like a straight cocoa powder kind of thing going on.
But it's pleasant. It's not overpowering. Ooh, that is a good question. Would we have the regular single barrel above the rye for the new Riff?
Well, I haven't had their standard rye. The only rye I've had from New Riff was what we've drank tonight. This single
Justin's
barrel
House
pick.
of Bourbon. Yeah.
So I don't know what their standard rye is. Have you guys had their rye?
Not the regular one, no. Which is something I guess I should have remedied when I did the order for these other ones, but
yeah,
I got overzealous and was like, "Ooh, let's go single barrel," and you know, it just happens. Not that I'm complaining though.
It's good though. I think it's got a little bit more vanilla and fruit on the front of the tongue than the other single barrel. And it's got that cocoa on the side. That 113 proof, that bumping it up, the 8 proof points. I don't know about you guys, but I can feel the little the tingle and dryness on the bottoms of the cheeks, on the sides of your mouth.
A little bit. What hits me first is that vanilla, though. I mean, as soon as it hits my tongue, I just get that vanilla hit. And then what you were talking about on the sides with that kind of cocoa powder things. Really nice.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was worth every penny of $50.
Yeah, that it is.
Are you drinking New Riff with us, or are you drinking something else, James? So honestly, I'd put them in the order that they're at right now. If I was gonna rate them.
Yeah. But now we got to work backwards back down the hill and see what we pull back out of these. Because that's where the more intriguing part of the day happens.
Right. Right. All right, just went from 3 to 2, and 2 really seems even softer and smoother now. Very, very just crushable. Very easy to drink.
Yeah. You get a little bit more of the brown sugar coming out of that one now as well, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be honest, for having all of these already once before, like putting them on the rocks, especially for the single barrel ones, so damn good. And I'm not talking like a whole bunch of small ice cubes, but getting that one big ice cube so that way you get a better slow melt.
Yeah.
So damn good. This is what finally made me start to actually have bags of clear ice for the big ice balls all the time. So
oh yeah, just can't go back.
No. Yeah, so our single barrel number is 9419 for the one we got for the regular single barrel.
For the other single barrel?
For the Justin's House of Bourbon, the barrel number is 6508.
Yeah, 6508.
And on the rye, it is 8076.
I have bottle space issues. Hey, tell me about it.
Why there's a hole in them. They're meant to be consumed.
Hey, what's up, Sean? Thanks for joining us, brother. You guys remember Sean from Whiskey Wars?
Yep.
All right, going from 2 back to 1. Oh man, that tastes so much fruitier now.
Yeah, and a little floral.
Yeah,
you do finally get that lavender, and those coming out now a lot better.
Yep, big time lavender, and some like herbs in the back.
Yeah, that's the Charmander or whatever they put on there.
Right. Like a fuzzy
cardamom.
Chardonnay.
Yeah, I mean, it says cardamom, so I don't know if they left off some letters, or I don't speak English very well. Yeah, both possibilities.
GTS and educate us.
So it's literally spelled cardamom.
Wouldn't that be great if they typoed on the bottle?
That would be hilarious.
That'd be fantastic. Son of a dropping stuff. I don't know if you can see this. I have a typoed Starbucks cup. So it's supposed to say Starbucks across it, but it's like it was angled wrong when it went to get printed. And so it just says STAR, and then all the other letters are in the same spot. And I saw that sitting on the shelf at a store. And I was like, I have to buy it because maybe sometime in the future there'll be some nerd that collects these things and they'll buy it off me for a gang of money, and I'm gonna sit here and buy it for $12 because this is like 2001. I bought that thing.
Yeah, so cardamom, and so it shows that even in the UK it can be CARDAMOM and MUM.
MOM and MUM.
Yeah, I guess the UK spell it differently.
Like color. Okay, got it. And well, what is it?
Oh, I went for pronunciation. Now you want more specific stuff? Damn it!
I said educate us.
So let's go with Wikipedia, because like we want to learn what someone else randomly put on the internet, because that's way more entertaining versus the other. Sometimes cardamom or cardamom is a spice made of seeds of several plants in the genera Alecteria or Anamorium in the family of, good night, I'm definitely going to butcher this one, Zingbersia. Both genes are native to India, the subcontinent, and Indonesia.
Oh, dude. Thank you. Appreciate you. I don't feel any smarter, but that was very entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's where, I mean, you have to go with Wikipedia, so that way you really can just, oh, wait, what was that again? And just flush it out and let it go.
Yep.
You know, if I were to rank them, I think I go very close, but I think I go 2, 1, 3.
Yeah.
I do like rye. I kind of tend to lean toward rye sometimes, but really close. But the single barrel, just the single barrel, I really like at that 105.7 or whatever it is.
Right.
It's smooth.
It is very drinkable.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying CeeLo's suggestion and trying these on the rocks on some ice tomorrow when it's nice and hot.
I heard temperatures are going to drop tomorrow.
10 degrees, so it's still 84-ish.
Yeah, I know, but that's super comfortable. You know, going from 93 to 84, that's great.
Wow.
You get some yard work done tomorrow.
Just did the bib after that, all of those, and like it's just sugary, like brown sugar, like they're all like, that's all I'm getting. Like you don't get anything else going back to the bib.
Huh.
I have a single barrel that's 106.2. I haven't had any of this for a while. This was the first new Riff I had ever tried. Our picks are better. Yeah. Yeah, I like the bottles we just got better than that one. That's pretty good, but man, that bottle in Bond, I think is better than that one.
Did I hear ice going in your glass, Stilo?
Yes, you did.
I thought so.
I prepped just because I know what I like to do.
This one was bottled last year in 2021. So I think that shows how far they've come in just, that few months' time.
I mean, with just putting it in it and giving it 30 seconds, like the way the florals go into that fruity plumness and then like pulls out a little bit more of that brown sugar with the rye, like on the rocks, like when you do that rye and then the single barrel House of Bourbon, like both of them, they're so close. For me, that it's really hard, like especially overall aspect, because most of the time I'm trying to slowly drink them, so I'll put it on the rocks and go outside and do something and like slowly drink them. So with that aspect, I'd still go with the regular, the single barrel, the 113 proof House of Bourbon, and then the rye, and then the other single barrel. But they're all so damn close. Like they're all great, where you're not gonna have complaints when you get them and you open the bottle.
Yeah. So I'm trying that with you. I put the Justin's House of Bourbon 113 proof bad boy and dropped an ice cube in it. It's a half sphere because I've got one of those crazy, one of those like rubber trays. It's where they make these half spheres that fit perfectly in a Glen. Whoa, way more sugar.
Yeah. And even that one, like it's amazing.
Yeah, lots of brown sugar sweetness up front. Came out screaming.
But it mellows out that proof where you don't get that whole extra burn. You just get all of that extra flavor, which is nice. Because then like your whole daily drinking, you're like, okay, like we can do this.
Yeah.
And yeah, the ice cube I put into the regular single barrel at 105 was obviously too small because it's already disappeared. So
yeah. Good. Well, hey, I'm gonna cut off the live stream and keep chatting with you guys a little bit backstage.
Well, have some fun.
All right, hey, thanks for joining us for trying out some of the new Riff single barrel picks that are out there from Justin's House of Bourbon, and hope you enjoy it. Go grab a bottle of New Riff because it's absolutely worth it. Earn, protect, enjoy. Cheers.